All right. We're live. Our God is in the building. So, yo, what's good? What's good? J. Ron was popping. Appreciate you for pulling up. Balls deep. Appreciate you for pulling up. Static Shock, Andre, Renee, Pete Jeezy 206. Bar God. We got some Bar God stuff coming. We're gonna do parallel combos to Live and Die in LA. It's the first installment of this series. Shout out to KG the Poet, who has been innovating. He's been innovating since he got in. Absolutely. Moose got Danny 3-0, period. Absolutely. The Kendrick song is amazing. It's amazing. It's art. It was real. It was real art. I loved it. I definitely should have did a reaction video to it. But unfortunately, this week I've just been so zoned in on the me and Rum Nitty battle. I didn't have time to really just veer off. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely be reviewing that album. Sunday or Monday, I'll be reviewing Kendrick's album, Rum and Danny Part 2. Man. What do y'all expect? Let me ask y'all, first of all, what will I be on GTX? Absolutely. I'm going to kill Nitty Bar God 2-1. Before we get into me and Nitty, let's talk about. All right, UM5. Talk about UM5 real quick. What's y'all thoughts on Ultimate Madness 5? I was a part of it. It was miscommunication. So what I was told was we were gonna do the selection on May 21st. I didn't know that the tournament was starting on May 21st. So, but I was told it's not just me, but a few other battlers that I spoke with. They also had the impression that the picks were going to be on May 21st, give you 2 week span to battle on June 4th, I believe it was. So they're trying to start the tournament on the 21st. Me and Rum Nitty battle on this Saturday, the 14th. So, like, I would only have literally only days to prepare 3 rounds, and that's all I need is to go in there and stumble and choke in the Ultimate Madness first round for them to be like, oh, just imagine me and Nitty about to go in there and give y'all a classic. Me and B Magic just gave Battle Rap a classic. Me and Av was fucking retarded. Me and Tay Rock was retarded. Me and Sharon was retarded. Me and Prestavia was retarded. I really on the Champion of the Year run. Yeah, I did have a slip up or fucked up my third round versus Frag. Was choppy throughout the battle. You know what I mean? I don't want to discount it. I mean, but it was what it was. But despite that, I've had a Champion of the Year. Now imagine me going in there with Rum Nitty, creating a classic. And I definitely do no debating with Nitty. Imagine me and Nitty give y'all a classic, then a week later, Danny Myers chokes in the first round of Ultimate Madness 5 and is eliminated. They're like, how crazy they will hold that against me. Y'all hit the like button while y'all in here. You know how crazy they will hold that against me in terms of Champion of the Year status. So it was just like, it's $100,000 on the line. Looking at the lineup, I could have won that 100,000. I just feel like I could beat everybody that's in the tournament. I could beat everybody. Definitely tough matches with Fonz, JC. A rematch with O-Red. Rematch with Geechee Gotti, except 3 rounds this time. But regardless of whoever they would have put in front of me for $100,000, you gotta understand, you're not none of my mans. You understand what I'm saying? That all rhymed, by the way. So I declined to join the tournament because I would have only had literal probably days. Because I'm looking at it like, all right, me and Nitty gonna go crazy Saturday. I'm still gonna be decompressing from that battle on Sunday, so I'm not even in the mindset to be trying to write bars on Sunday. So now I gotta write a first round on Monday, Right, the second round on Tuesday and the third round on Wednesday. Try to memorize all three on Thursday. You get on a plane Friday and be on a plane, catching Ubers, checking into hotels, practice it a little more on Friday night, and then get in there on Saturday and just be stumbly and choppy because I only had like a day prep. You get what I'm saying? So it's like had the communication been proper, I definitely would have been in the tournament, and they would have robbed me anyway. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Definitely hit the like button. .com intelligence. You right, balls deep. They would have robbed me. I feel like that's the only way. I definitely could lose these battles. It's like, but I also look at it from the stance of why not at least try? You're definitely not going to win 100 if you don't even try. But so that's why I decided to enter it, despite my mind saying you're gonna go crazy and give it your all every battle, only to get robbed in the end. And so it's like, it's just not worth it. But then, like I said, anyway, Prestavia and Fonz, crazy matchup. JC and O-Red rematch, another crazy matchup. I ain't gonna lie, some of these battles, I feel like some of these guys have just like a bye week in a sense. Some of these guys have like an easy battle. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna just, I don't know, man. Wow. So let me ask y'all. Looking at, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. They think I think they set you up. man. Premier me and Nitty with the Serpent Cortez. Well, they won't be able to do that because me and Nitty would not have battled yet. You know what I mean? We battle on Saturday. I don't think they're gonna live stream it. If they do, then that's cool. If they don't, because I was told that it was just an app event and they wasn't gonna live stream it. So maybe they'll change their minds. I don't know. Twerk versus real name Brandon. Give Geechee the 100K now. Let me ask you that: who is the favorite going into this tournament right now? When y'all looking at these names, you look at JC, you look at Fonz. Fonz has already won a tournament. Geechee's won a tournament. Real name Brandon has won a tournament. Real name Brandon is facing Twerk again. Now, when he got Twerk on band, it was kind of like a giveaway battle. Twerk couldn't get through his material. He was choking very early. It was just a bad look, and that was the battle that actually, I think, made URL say, we're gonna sit you down. Brandon commits to whipping his ass, and that was that. Illuminati. O-Red, if he gets past JC, no clear favorite. Geechee, JC, Geechee the favorite, but I think Real Sick is a good shot. Geechee is a very efficient rider, absolutely. One of the best efficiency standpoint. And that's what I was saying about him and Lux. Now, he might not have wrote better raps than Lux, but he was more efficient than Lux. And that's what people have to understand with the difference in how to attack somebody. And there's different ways to battle rap. You can outright somebody, but your clever writing might not be as efficient as their angle of attack. And sometimes it just works like that. Twerk has to have 3 minutes of material he didn't use. He has a head start for this one. I would think so, because I would feel like a lot of the Brandon shit that he didn't get off, you couldn't use that nowhere else. You couldn't use that versus Snake Eyes. So I still think Twerk got a few haymakers that he already had in the clip. And I think that's a personal vendetta. Like, that's a personal one. Like, I got to get my get back. Now, real name Brandon has to be thinking, yo, Twerk he's coming for the kill. Like, he's coming to kill me, because you got to be thinking that if you're Brandon. You got to feel like, all right, he choked. Now he wants retribution. Bumpy Bars was good. It all depends on how the brackets are set up. Gotti and Fonz, the favorites. Yeah, Miss Princess, how you doing? Real name Brandon got set up. We may have. I don't know, man. Fonz and Prestavia. Prestavia, y'all seen her get busy versus me. She's very battle tested. I think I'm just not for sure. I think she can get around for sure. The question is, can she beat Fonz 2 rounds? I think she can. Honestly, Prestavia has a chance to win this battle. But the way Fonz just did Shuni, and not to say Shuni did bad, but Fonz was just showing levels in creativity. I don't think Vestavia is there yet. Not there yet. But I don't know, man, because she has some crazy shit for me. So Fonz, I'm telling you, Fonz, right now, do not sleep on her. Don't go light. This is $400,000. You need to bring your all. So there's that. I can't imagine JC losing this year. Fonz got the advantage. Tournament gonna be crazy. She happens versus my man None Hunger Games shit. She happens and None they just recently battled. You know what I mean? And I remember when I joined Ultimate Madness 2, me and Emerson Kennedy had literally had just battled on Avocado's roof like a week or two prior, and then they pulled the names, and then me and Emerson Kennedy were set to battle in the first round, if y'all remember. And so people, the whole internet, everybody made an uproar about it because they was like, yo, they just battled. What kind of battle do you expect to get out of a rematch this fast? Like, they kind of just said pretty much everything they could say versus one another. So they wind up switching our opponents around, you know what I mean? And I wind up getting Reaper Rail the first round. So I just kind of look at it like, you battle somebody, like, what can you come up with for that same person again? Like, and Run Nitty is one of the guys that has shown that he could battle the same person multiple times and still be finding crazy name flips, crazy bars, and schemes that he didn't use the first time or even the second time around. That's just crazy. We have to do Danny. Yeah, Sharp King. I'm definitely doing Danny versus Danny battle. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel, man. Y'all run that shit up to 1 million views for me, man. You killed him parallel. Nitty did Cortez dirty in a what do you say? Hanging over court like a jumbotron. He that nigga had so much crazier shit. It was crazy because he had crazier material for Cortez the second time around. So it's like me, I'm already you know what I'm saying, already expecting, crazier material from Rum Nitty on Saturday. Like, Nitty has well, anyway, we'll get to that. Who else is in this tournament? Head Ice versus Shuni. Who y'all got? I seen a lot of people say Shuni 3-0 because they just don't respect the Wolf. Man, the Wolf, man, listen, I got Head Ice. Not because I'm just siding with the fellas on this one or the fella on this one, and we just some old head OGs. I'm just really looking at it like a lot of Loaded Lux, a lot of his DNA come from Head Ice. Pause if I gotta say pause, but a lot of like where Lux cultivated like his style, molded his style from it came from Head Ice, bro. And a lot of people might not recognize it because they be saying, I don't know what the hell Head Ice talking about. Only he understands that shit, which may be true, but that's not to say he's not saying some shit. He's saying some shit, bro. I just don't want Head Ice to be in a situation where he's just kind of too over the judges' heads, and Shuni is kind of just straight to the point and just the easy to get bars, and she wins the tournament despite Head Ice actually having better material written wise. So again, this shit don't be all about the lyrical proficiency, I guess. It's just about the efficiency. So you don't think Head Ice will be good in this type of short round setting? You know what? That could hurt him as well. Sometimes it take him a little minute to heat up or to get to the point. And when you got short rounds, I don't know. You can't take all day to get to the point. Meanwhile, because y'all just seen how Shuni, she was coming like back to back with the punches, the dope bars and shit versus Fine. So if she bring that same level of performance, she could win that battle. But my prediction, I'm going with Head Ice 2-1. The Guild, what up, Timeless? Rikers Island shit. I'm going to be debuting my man Timeless real soon. Y'all look out for my man Timeless. Rikers Island is on the way. Pyro's in this bitch. Ice 2-1. They should do a tournament strictly for the writers. You know, that's a fire idea, man. That's a fire idea. Like years back, I remember when I was gonna throw a $20,000 King of the Punchers tournament, where like all the best punchers in battle rap just have a punch tournament. That's it. All only the punchers. I was gonna do that some years back. You know, I still may do it, but in terms of that all writers tournament, that's crazy. If you had me, Lux, Nitty, Danger Zone, Chiller, Daylight, Iron Solomon, Ilmac, oh my God, like that. That's like strictly for yo. That'd be crazy. That's my type of shit right there. Micro's Island versus Bar You to Death coming soon. Riders Island. Yo, Danny was good, bro. Why you ain't jumping the tournament? I just explained that it was a miscommunication, so I would have only had like a couple days to prep 3 rounds, and I just don't want to take a risk of just not being all the way prepared with a few days prep. So you go in there, you stumbling and choking, and then you're eliminated, and it's just a bad look for my overall year. So I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just miscommunication. JC built for a tournament. Lux takes a year to prepare. I think guys like me, Geechee, Nitty, you kind of show people throughout the years, DNA, even Chiller to a degree where you don't need 6 months to prep for a battle. You give somebody 2 weeks, they're gonna bring you 3 crazy rounds, no chokes, no stumbles, A-level material. You know what I'm saying? Better time. I don't know if better time. Look, because it's like, does more time equate to a better performance? And I could give you examples of why that doesn't necessarily ring true, and then I could show you examples of why 2 weeks could actually bring out the best material in you. Because here, I'll be getting so off subject, but real quick, if you got too much time, you're not really writing that whole time. You're like, oh, the battle's 3 months away. I'm not gonna start for that shit till it get closer to the time. And then you get closer to the time. Next thing you know, you look up and it's almost time for the battle, and you haven't even been preparing the months that you had. So this could be an example of like, I don't know. I don't want to bring up Lux versus Surf, but I will. Lux had time. Surf had time. Surf had a lot of time. Think about it, and he still went in there and messed up all the rounds, and it was like, that just goes to show you wasn't preparing the whole 9 months you had. So then there's times where 2 weeks is good. That pressure of, I got to have this material done by a certain day so I can give myself enough time to memorize it. It's like that type of pressure actually sometimes bring the best out of you. So freestylers tournament will be fire. Hit the like button. That's right. Hit the like button while y'all in here. Do you feel pressure to rebuttal more than once? Nah. The rebuttals kind of just are organic, meaning it depends on what my opponent said in his round. Because if he only said one crazy thing that round, I probably only rebuttal that one crazy thing. Now, if he says 5 or 6 crazy things, I'm going to feel the need to at least attack maybe 3 or more. You know what I mean? As many that I can remember in my head, I feel like I can attack. If he, regardless who the opponent is, if they got 7, 8 haymakers in one round, I feel like I gotta address 3 of them. They only got 2 haymakers in the round. And then there's times when I don't personally feel like my opponent say anything that crazy, and I just don't rebuttal at all. So it really always be the moment tells me what to do. Michelle Thompson, hello. Say less. Danny, people forget you can punch heavy. You just been showing other forms of writing. Absolutely, man. In a nutshell, Danny, you the GOAT. I've been telling them. For years, man. Not just telling them, but showing it, proving. Yeah, I did kind of lay off the punches. I was really just talking with my brother. If y'all heard Tyrant, I said Tyrant. If you heard Ransom's newest album, No Rest for the Wicked, my brother Tyrant is on there, and I was talking with him about me not doing everything that I could do versus Rum Nitty is me limiting myself. Okay, yeah. Oh, anyway, Danny, give us throwaway any throwaway bar you have for Nitty. Man, I need every fucking bar I could get for Rum Nitty, man. I need every fucking bar I could get for Rum Nitty, man. Like I thought I'll probably have a batch of throwaways for sure. I know actually I do have a batch of throwaways already. You know what I'm saying? I still am trying to like should I throw this in there? Should I throw that in there? So we'll see. Danny is the best puncher ever. I know Daylight and Lux is planned to go down December. You think battle Lux before the end? It depends. It's up to Lux. It's up to Lux. It's up to no spoilers, right? Here's was the best imagery bars in your opinion. Tank the Demon. Danny get 30 Lux. Move Daylight back to back. Still be number 7 on Champion of the Year. That's a fucking fact. Um, man, let me hold on. I'm gonna be right back on here, guys. I'll be right back. We're gonna continue this in a split second. We'll be right back.